we begin this episode by me calling myself out. I have never in my entire life worn this colour.
It isn't your colour for you.
It is not mine. It was in the boot of my car and I went, the other top I was wearing just wasn't working. It was pissing me the F off.
Do you know what it's giving?
Yep.
It's giving you have a brother.
Yep.
And you went in his room and you went, I actually think that'll look really cute on me. And it does. And you were right.
I really appreciate that. And you're giving Blair Waldorf.
Whoa.
Yes.
Do you agree, Luce?
I really do.
Thank you so much. I do feel cute today.
This
I've
is
got a little.
really cute.
I've
I
got a
can't get
little-
over your nails.
Oh my God,
I'm
thank you so
so
much.
invested
And they're
in
still
them.
on. I got back from my holiday a while ago now and they're still.
They're so
I
hot.
can't believe
They're
it.
really, really going
Especially
strong.
the short ones.
Love
Keep
that.
the short ones.
I am screaming at this one. I don't think I've said it on mic. The one that just is a bit shit.
Yeah, wait,
It's
which
like
one is this?
the nails like this. Cunt.
I fear that in nail art, there's always the sacrificial nail. Yeah. It's just a bit random.
I don't know what happened with her. This is such a boring story, but I'm going to say it anyway. I think what
boring.
happened is, see how that has like an embossed gold? Like it's kind of like 3D gold. Shut up, Lucy. Shut the fuck up.
I love that Auntie Donna fund this pod. Keep going. Let's keep
and on
using
this
studio
nail,
time.
it's like black. It looks like black Sharpie.
It looks like the Spotify logo.
Yes. Oh my God, it literally does.
Oh.
Fuck years old. No, I'm
Fuck
kidding.
years old
It
Spotify.
so this used to have the gold on top, but then I think what's happened is from usage, the gold has come off. And so now it just looks like Sharpie marker.
And so now it just looks like Sharpie marker.
And today on the most boring story I've ever told on my
I just said nothing is boring when it comes out
boring.
of your lips.
How are you?
I am fantastic.
You good?
I'm actually truly
Stoked to hear it.
wonderful.
We had the cutest little dinner the other day when I'd gotten back from my holiday and we were like, let's just have a friend hang. Because it's we found it's tricky to, how do I say this? When you monetize your friendship in the way that we have, it's sometimes important to be like, shall we go see a movie and not talk about the pod?
Dare I say, when I took you out for your birthday 2 years ago and we have that really funny video of us walking down the street and because nothing was work related, we were like, so do you like shopping?
Yeah.
It's actually insane. I was like, and it didn't raise any alarm bells because we absolutely have a friendship outside of work, but it's impossible to not be sitting at Brunetti's and then not be like, for the pod. We
Also,
should do
Luce
blah.
said this.
Yeah, or we should do content for this.
We should ask Tom whether we can do blah, 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 blah.
No, we had a very, very beautiful hang.
We did. I feel like this year has been a massive year for that for us.
Yeah. I just love you. I love you extra. I wonder if people can see it on pod and hear it and
you
be
love
like,
me extra?
something changed, Matt. Go back and watch the archive. See when we were fighting.
See when we were fighting. Guys, Nino, spoiler alert, in the New Year's episode, we tell you about our year of fights.
Yeah. Hey, that's a way to build attention for an audience.
Build hype.
Please stick with us.
Guys, literally before we jump into anything else, because this is coming out on Thursday, correct? Yes. This Thursday, yes.
Yeah.
Guys, if you're listening to this now, this evening, if you're listening on Thursday, we are doing a 24-hour live stream to raise money for aid in Gaza.
Yes.
We are going to be live for the full 24 hours.
Can't believe it.
It is a little bit cuckoo bananas.
Have
but
you ever done
can't wait.
anything like this
I've
before?
never done anything remotely like it.
Neither. It truly will be our first time ever.
Yeah.
It's kind of one of those things where I feel like I'm just kind of about to walk into the water and just see where I go.
And be like, I guess.
Yeah. What a shit analogy. What was that wave?
No,
thing
I know what you
meant to,
mean.
Insinuate. But yeah, we're so fucking keen.
So excited. So if you're listening on Thursday, we will be live from Thursday 8 p.m. till Friday 8 p.m. like Melbourne time.
Yeah.
Please come and hang out with us because we're going to get so sick of each other's company. Not actually.
No.
We can't wait.
And we've asked our favourite lesbian mates, Taz and Alessia, who are like aficionados at live streaming, for their tips. Mel was like, guys, like, what are your tips? And they've come in with the most chill, like, just keep in mind to relax your energy and make sure you
Lots of lip
And I was
balm.
like, this is so good to know because I think we're going to look back on us and be like, how cute. Because tomorrow I feel like I'm going to run to Kmart and be like, we need art supplies and
Totally.
Scooby bracelets and I'll buy the Sims expansion pack and puzzles. And then we'll get there and I'll be like, oh, fuck.
Want to just watch a movie?
Who's this Giglet watching?
Let's get on Omegle.
Yeah, literally. I think
we should go on Omegle.
We're
I
gonna
think
get
we
on
should go on
Omegle.
Omegle to recreate that most iconic scene when it's like, what's that? A stupid little bitch. I'm like, may I meet her?
Current plans we currently have in place for the stream include makeover for Lucy. Makeover is the wrong word. I feel like makeover implies you're ugly. Let's make you not
but a
ugly.
glam beat.
You know,
A glam-
glam beat.
yeah, a
glam
glow up.
beat and hairstyles for Lucy.
Oh, I'm
So the
scared.
whole thing is going to be like sleepover themed.
Yep.
What else do we have planned?
We've also
Sam playing
got-
Mario Kart for the first time.
I'm going to finally learn how to play Mario
Oh,
Kart.
great.
We're also going to watch some archival music theatre footage from my high school.
Yep.
Mel has never seen my high school productions, and I'm going to bring them in their 2-bit ratio.
We also are absolutely going to do our favourite activity, which, as we've said on mic many times before, is, say it with me, watching show reels that are public on YouTube.
Because if they're public on YouTube,
We
we're
can.
allowed to watch them.
We're allowed.
And we will be going deep into probably the videos with like 3 views.
Yeah.
Posted 4 hours ago.
And we're going to
We'll
sit
be
there going, I don't know, I don't reckon I'd give her a meeting.
Yeah.
Just all listeners, you've got about 5 hours to put your videos on private.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, exactly.
That's a really good call out.
So true.
My kinky boots tape is still up. Keep them unlisted, Jiglets. We want to watch them.
I'd love to know your thoughts for future selves. How do we feel we're going to cope? Are we going to stay awake the whole time?
I
Are we
love
gonna
that. Some
sleep?
predictions for the
Yeah.
stream.
So one thing that I know going into battle for you
Yeah.
and I is we are great at staying awake. We're night owls and we're extroverts.
Yep.
So I think on that side of things, we will thrive.
Yep.
I'm ready to probably stay awake the entire
I want to
time.
stay awake the whole time. I really want to. The one thing I do have flying in my face of doing a 24-hour live stream successfully is I am hectically jet lagged already to begin
yeah,
with. So I don't know if I'm going to like start and be like, I'm already tired, or it could work the other way in my favor.
Yep.
I don't
I'm also
know.
ready for the rats because we're all experiencing this for the first time ever.
Yeah.
To embrace probably our very like gorgeous, nervous, hectic energy at the
Yeah,
start
yeah,
where
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, we should do a oh, someone's joined the wait, Mel, come get in the front.
Totally.
And then by the end, we'll literally be like, geez,
Guys.
we've set our Sims alight. Lucy's nowhere to be seen.
And to be like, guys, does anyone want to ask me where I went to drama school?
Literally.
Does anyone want to ask me what my favorite colors?
It's
Guys,
gonna be so good.
we've got so much more live stream predictions / things in pop culture to chat. We're going to throw to a really quick ad and we'll see you very soon. The live stream's going to be fantastic.
The live stream's going to be
I
amazing.
can't wait.
Please come and join us.
Yeah, we're going to be doing some singing. We're going to learn we're going to do some live songwriting as well.
Yes.
Is the plan.
Yep.
Maybe just with us, maybe with Tom. We're going to have some special guests. It's going to be really fun.
Yeah. And we're very much owning the fact that there might be some moments when it's really intimate and there's like 2 people watching. But if you're
Can't
listening,
wait for that.
Yeah.
I would love to have some gorgeous like one-on-one. We want to FaceTime the rats as well.
Yes.
We're going to do that. We're going to do like a couple of hours where we just talk to the rats.
Yep.
One-on-one. It's going to be so
huge
fun.
community sleepover vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah,
come
keep
join.
up to date with socials
Yes.
to see what platforms. We're going to try and do it on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
Yes.
Correct,
We're
but
being ambitious and I'm so ready.
Yeah.
we'll see how
Yeah.
that goes.
I feel like we've had a lot of meetings recently about it and I've just gone, yeah, to everything. Like, and should we
Sounds
put this?
good.
I'm like, yeah. And should we get a pink bedspread? Yeah. I feel like the laid back dad at Christmas that doesn't know what to get their kid that's like, yeah.
Also, guys, we have to shout out Lucy. You do not understand how much when we agreed to do a 24-hour live stream, I was like, fantastic. It'll probably be 2 armchairs, a blanket, and some popcorn. And it's the way that Lucy messaged us the other day going, here's a couple of, which bedhead do you guys like? And I was like, what do you mean, what bedhead do I like?
lucky.
And she was like, and is this the perfect Ratbag colours? And I was just like, what do you mean? Like, Lucy, you are so sensational.
I know.
so sweet.
But it's
I know.
just true.
We're so lucky to have you. We really
and
are.
you're so amazing at your job.
Yeah.
Stop it.
It's just true.
Now, speaking of something on the internet this week that is both amazing and a little bit hard to watch and a little bit cringe.
Go there.
I would like to open up the canon of angel tree shopping videos.
What hickety heckety hell is that?
You've been so offline.
I've really been off the grid.
So
Is this
there-
like massive and I've
it's
missed
massive, but I
So
fear
true.
it's one of those corners of the internet where you either watch every single one and all the comments are like, my show is on, my show is on, my show is
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Or you don't know what I'm talking
Bay
about.
loose potato gem for Melly?
Yeah. Yes. Have a quick gem whilst I fill
Quick
in
gem
the
whilst
lore
you
of
fill me
angel
in.
tree shopping.
Yes.
Obviously, it stems from a very beautiful initiative. I don't know if it's the Salvation Army, but it's one of those like charity partners that basically means Lucy's laughing a lot. What's going on?
The eye contact Mel just made with me as she
Just
ate
eating
her
cheesy gems.
Just eating. We
I'm
should eat
so
cheesy
sorry.
gems on the 24-hour live stream.
Yes.
Please.
Yeah.
Do we have an oven in this office?
I'll buy one.
I fear that you've got a pink debit card you're going to be too tap happy with. And Tom's going to go, why have we been billed $4,000 for gems from Japan? And you're like, because they're rats.
I wanted them for the rats.
Now, angel tree shopping is a fantastic initiative which basically
Back to facts,
yeah, back
babe.
to facts. Not sponsored, but kids that obviously are from low income families and don't have a lot are able to, in a very gorgeous way, write down the things that they really want for Christmas, and then a stranger will go and do the shopping for the family.
Love
So
that.
there might be a tree in Walmart. I believe they're in Walmart. We've also got them here called the wishing tree in Kmart as well. But in Walmart, you grab it off the tree and it'll be like, might have a girl's name, Brianna, age 6, and then it'll say want. So it might be like a Bratz doll, a CD player, some Scoobies and a thing. Me not knowing what kids use. She's listening going, ew, what in 2009 is that? I want a skibbity toilet. Anyway, what has now started online is actually kind of a really gorgeous thing because it's become the influencer Olympics, which is actually, I'm like, you know what? Even if there are influencers doing it for show, I don't really care. I'll tell you why. It means that these kids are getting hauls. Like influencers are going out and going shopping, and it's like, yes, there's that whole debate. Could you just do something nice without posting it online? Yeah. However, the general consensus is if more people are going and doing angel tree shopping, this is fantastic.
It's overarchingly a positive. Yeah.
What has happened now is there are influencers like James Charles, Becca Bloom. You're right. Blair Waldorf. Zapped you back to 2009. Shit. You all good?
Carry on. Shit, mate. Yeah. Holy
Gossip
fucking
girl
shit,
here.
mate.
Someone's shopping for the angel tree and it doesn't look like it's Blair. Now, right. That was pretty good voice work. Anyway, I'm available for ads. It's a quiet January. So basically, Becca Bloom, James Charles
a quiet January.
are going around and it's very, come along with me. She wants a Barbie, so we're going to buy all 4. Perfect. It's very that.
Well, James Charles goes, a Barbie, hello.
Yeah, literally.
Side note. Did we all see James Charles at the sausage sizzle?
Absolute fever dream. Him calling it a sausage roll. Yeah. Americans are fake. They are so funny to me.
Sausage sizzle sandwich or something. And I was like, boo.
He orders it as a sausage roll in the line. And I'm like, you know what? Hell yeah.
And then also it's him being like, make it 100. Boom, boom. Yes. And I was like,
so
hell
funny.
Yeah.
Basically, Becca Bloom, James Charles, a bunch of the big influencers are going and doing a lot of angel tree shopping. But what has happened is there was an influencer who I believe her heart was in the right place. She wanted to do right, whether it was just for show online or because she actually wanted to in her heart. Who cares? She did it. She went and grabbed one of the angel tree tags. Now, the thing that's really important is it's opened this discourse around kids are writing down what they want because they deserve what they want. And it's like, yes, at the end of the day, you would rather gift a kid a little hamper of things than nothing for Christmas. But the entire point of angel tree is the people that do angel tree should be people that can afford it and can actually buy them the gifts they want.
Yeah. Totally.
And what she did was she grabbed the tag and saw that the girl wanted a squishmallow. And then she basically on camera is like, she wants a squishmallow. I don't really care for them, so I'm not going to get them. She buys her socks. The girl then asks for skincare. And I understand that this might be a bit of a mix-up. If we're going to give her the benefit of the doubt, she goes to Bath & Body Works and buys her like a body lotion and a body scrub. That's not exactly skincare.
Sure.
And she just kind of misses the mark. And the other thing that started is she shopped at like a Dollar Tree. And what she actually bought as her hamper is not really that generous. And what is a little bit unfair is people are comparing it to like the Becca Blooms where she's buying 5 bikes and fucking iPads and stuff.
Yeah.
But this influencer just didn't really get it. She obviously got absolutely she was like hit with a lot of hate. And I get that maybe her heart was in the right place. But she's posted about 5 videos since. One with not even an apology letter, but she's printed off her letter going, people are really mad that I blah. And she's like speaking through
reading
like
the notes.
Her not apology, but addressing the rumours thing.
And that's where I go. And all of a sudden it has tipped into it's not about the actual cause anymore.
Exactly.
It's about whether you're cancelled or not.
Exactly.
Which maybe just buy the Build-A-Bear if she wanted to build a bear.
Yeah, this is exactly it. And so it's kind of started this debate of people that can't afford angel trees or where their hearts aren't in the right place just shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
And there's been a lot of angel tree family recipients being like, this angel tree stuff is so important. I also watched one girl who was like, back in the day, I was in and out of foster homes and I remember getting an angel tree gift where someone had given me like an old jumper and it smelled like cat piss and it was the only thing they put in and they didn't get the things on the list. And it's just like, the whole thing's kind of blown up. Yeah. And I wanted to like chat to you guys just about it in general because like
I'm shocked I haven't heard about it, but also not. I really haven't been on TikTok.
No, that's fine. But it's like where that line kind of is. It's like, yes, I also really back the people that have gone, I've just bought what they want on their list and I'm actually not buying.
Surely that's the kind of way to do it.
But now I think it's become a bit of a well, you should buy them a few more things,
Yeah.
not just the things on the list.
I would say baseline is what they've asked for. And if you do that plus more, fantastic,
Yeah.
but maybe not less.
yeah, you know,
Because what's the point?
there's also elderly people that can put their
I saw that.
And
I
there
think
was an
that's so
elderly man that
gorgeous.
just wanted everything related to a football team, and then the guy went and did shopping for him. I've seen a
Oh,
dad
that's
do
so
shopping for a teenage girl, and he goes and like asks the shop assistant for like advice on the right things to buy.
Can anyone write one and pop it on the tree?
It's a really good question.
So-
I don't actually know. Fill
I
me
imagine
in.
isn't it an honesty
So
system?
I'm
Yeah.
not too sure how it works in America. I know in Kmart, Australia, I think it's a little bit different.
It is different here.
People don't ask for what they want. You kind of just tick
go and
this.
buy gifts. I
Yeah,
did
this
that.
gift is for a 12-year-old
Oh,
girl.
cute, cute,
These
cute.
are the things I've gotten.
That's fantastic that we have that here in Kmart.
Yeah,
Everyone
I did
go
it
do
the
that
other
if you
day.
have the funds.
And this is actually like when I was shopping
Yeah.
and doing some wishing tree shopping here, I realized as I was shopping, I was buying all like young kids.
Yeah.
Kind of like clothing and toys and stuff. And then when they gave me the sticker to put it on, because you can nominate like baby, toddler, teen, adult. And I was like, oh shit. I think a lot of people when they do the shopping, they think kids,
Yeah,
they
they
think
go,
Barbies, they think
kids,
trucks.
yeah.
And it's like there are teenagers just as much in need
Totally.
as much as there are
Yeah.
mums and bubs and dads and the elderly. But
Yeah.
it's been a really beautiful corner of the internet to live on, but it's also been a tricky one because I can see where some people's hearts are in the right place, but it's just like this girl, when she was doing this video, it was really like, and look, I bought the crayons, all right? And it was giving like here, there. And it's like, your heart is not in it. You are not the right person.
And it's you don't have to be doing this.
No
No.
one's forcing you to do that.
Exactly.
I
So
caramba.
It's been interesting to watch them all. Have you watched quite a few as well,
I've watched
Lou?
so many of them.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I
Any faves?
James Charles was the most entertaining, right?
Yeah.
What was James Charles as well?
James Charles. Oh, you can answer as well if you want.
I don't even remember, just so much money. But people have like, I guess a loophole or not, people have started saying you don't have to buy from Walmart. So that's escalated the influencer Olympics. So people
Yeah.
are now going to like
Being like,
the
here's a
equivalent of
Tesla.
JB Hi-Fi,
Yeah.
literally, and buying
Yeah.
iPads and
Yeah.
such expensive stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Interesting.
If you've watched any Angel Tree videos and have anything you want to add into the comments, please comment below. But
And also go to Kmart and do
Yeah.
that if you have a bit more to give.
yeah.
This Christmas.
And it's really beautiful. Like one of James Charles' most recent videos, or maybe it was another creator, went to the Walmart giving tree, Angel Tree, and it was empty because it was. That means that all of the tokens were gone because all the shopping was
everyone
done
done them.
because
That's
it's become, and that's the corner of the internet when I go, look, if it's become competitive for that reason,
totally.
and an influencer's going and buying 12 Angel Trees,
Yeah.
then hell
yeah.
hell freaking yeah.
I wonder if that specifically like areas like LA and and like
Yeah.
places like that they're all like gone, but like a number of other
Yeah.
places are still kind of like open.
yeah.
Well, that's fantastic. I will also, because Sammy, Rats, if you didn't know, Sammy has also been doing this beautiful thing, reaching out to brands recently
Yes.
to donate bags, which I was thinking we could also pack some of the bags on the live stream.
I would love that.
Yeah, and I
That would
could help you.
That would be fantastic
Yeah.
because I know that for anyone that doesn't know, Share the Dignity are a fantastic organisation that basically give women and girls that are escaping domestic violence a bag when they arrive that has the essentials like your pads, tampons, deodorant, all the things that they need to kind of get started. But this year often for Give a Bag, you can add luxury items if you can afford it or if it like works for you. And so I basically did a call out to all these brands being like, I would like to jazz up the bags and, add perfume and lipstick and just things that are going to make women feel special. Have been inundated. Of course, I've been mainly inundated with female-run businesses
Well,
and a lot of
yes.
small businesses.
Well, yes, of
But
course.
shout out to a lot of big companies as well that were immediately in my DMs.
Fantastic.
I feel like I've blinked and my home has become a post office, which is so awesome. Where was I going with this? Oh, that's right. One of the main things that I've read from a few people that have messaged me who have either escaped domestic violence or are very like affiliated with the Give a Bag Foundation is they were like, the handwritten note is usually the thing that matters the most because you handwrite a note in each bag.
Wow.
And I've got a beautiful person, I think it's Letters for Violet. If I get it wrong, we'll put the handle on screen, who actually DM'd me going, I write poems. Could I write a poem for each bag? So
Oh,
I know.
that is
they're
so gorgeous.
Handwriting all these notes. I've got a 14-year-old girl that provided all these perfumes. I've got jewelry makers. I've got skincare brands. Like, it's just been so gorgeous. And I received the bags today, and they are like these really fat, sturdy Natio like tote bags.
Oh,
so
yes.
because I was like, these bags are getting a bit big. Like, is it all going to fit? But I've just been inundated with support.
So
gorgeous.
Yeah.
If you're listening and you haven't like kind of been across that and like have affiliations with a brand, send Sammy stuff so
Send me.
it can go to a good place.
I actually have to say I'm closed.
Oh no,
for
closed for business.
Closed.
because I need to get them done
So
when this
true.
goes live. But I've just been inundated, and it makes me go. What I'm actually thinking, and we'll probably talk about it on the live stream, is I've been sent more products than I probably need, so I'll probably just make more bags and donate them in the new year.
Yeah,
So,
totally.
yeah, it feels like Christmas is such a beautiful time to like stop and reflect and think about what we need. And
100%.
especially with my family, like we were talking about doing presents this year, and I just went, no.
Yeah.
I don't need anything. It's no lie that in our job we get sent so many goodies, and I'm like, I just don't need things. Like,
I feel like we haven't really been doing presents in my family for like years. either.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of just not like
totally.
If someone gives me a present for Christmas, I'm like,
yeah,
so true.
thank
Oh my
you.
gosh, thank you.
Yeah, literally.
Like, whoa. like,
100%.
I still got presents for my birthday.
Yep.
From my family.
Yep.
But, or like often like just from my dad.
Yep.
But like, that's kind of it. Like,
Yep.
yeah. Gift giving really is like, not famously.
Famously.
famously not my thing.
Famously, yeah.
Well, there you bloody
But
go.
yeah, I know.
Well,
That's
in other news on things happening just this week around the place, what's a girl to do? What, guys? Literally what is
Tell
a
me.
girl to do
yeah.
when she has clearly missed out on the concert of what sounds like everyone's lifetime?
Now, girl, I don't know which one you mean because there's two artists that performed recently. That you,
Ms. Gaga.
I thought you can say Doechii.
I thought you were
Girl.
gonna
Oh,
say
Doechii
Doechii
too,
Whoa.
because that's
So-
obviously one of your faves.
We can, okay, true. Maybe let's talk
Yeah.
about Doechii first. Sorry, the fact that she was doing side shows in
Didn't
Melbourne and I didn't know about
It's
it
crazy.
is absolutely ludicrous.
Yep.
I knew that she was performing at Spilt Milk, where apparently her set was a bit short.
I have heard that too.
I've heard that she didn't perform for super long at Spilt Milk.
Right.
So I'm maybe glad that I didn't spend all the money on a Spilt Milk, ticket.
Yep.
Because I kind of just wanted to go to a full-length Doechii concert.
Yeah.
But she was literally doing side shows in Melbourne and I didn't hear about it. Devastated.
Yep.
And then the night after the first Lady Gaga concert, every single gay in my life
Every
was
gay
on their
went.
Instagram story talking about it. And I went, oh my God,
Yeah.
I've made a humongous error.
It looked like
What have I done?
concert to be at.
What have I done? And I'm not like I feel like I've talked about this before. I'm not a massive like, I'm quite like, what's the word? Not conservative, but like careful with money. Like I think
And concerts are expensive.
Yeah, and concerts are expensive. And I'm such a big music girl.
Yeah.
But I don't go to that many concerts because it's
Yeah.
a lot of money. And when Lady Gaga tickets came around, I went, I think I'm going to give it a miss. And I
Yeah.
did think about it for ages. And I just think I've made the grandest
No,
error of
I
my
agree.
life.
You know what's so cool about Gaga as well is her audience age range is so expansive.
Yeah.
And I've seen like dads and daughters
Totally.
and like older like gay men who are like
Yeah.
55 is that old being like Gaga, and then like 12-year-olds being like Gaga.
Gaga, yeah.
So cool.
Apparently she said something really sweet at her concert.
Yeah.
Apparently she said something along the lines of like, this is because also she hasn't been in Australia and performed here for like 11 or 12 years
Yeah.
or something like
That's
that.
so hot.
And apparently she said something on stage like she got really quite emotional because she was like, this is quite wild because the last time I was here, you were all 12
Yeah.
and 14
Yep.
and now you are all 25 and 28
Yep.
and I've literally like it's the same people but you've all
Yep.
grown up. And it was
I
like,
think Australia's got something golden in us when artists tour here because I think we're so far away, and it's
we're
like
grateful when anything
we're
comes.
grateful when
too.
anything comes, and we've had a few artists like even Taylor Swift with her Eras tour performing to one of her largest crowds ever, 80,000 at the or 100,000 at the MCG.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Who
I
can-
forget.
But I remember she like had a moment where she was just like, "This is insane." I feel like a lot of artists
Yeah.
are like, "Wow,
This is wild, man.
Yeah.
Well, no, correction. Wow, Sydney and Melbourne.
Yeah, literally.
God, if you're a rat listening from like other areas of Australia, how do you do? That would be
I know.
so shitty. I'm so
It would be
sorry
so shit.
that you were just constantly left out of any touring.
And needing to travel to Sydney and
That is
Melbourne.
so inaccessible.
Boo.
Boo.
But I just fucking hell. I hearing just like videos on people's stories, I was like immediately, I was like, oh, I've made an error. Lady Gaga, I know that you're not the hugest fan of her music, right?
But I love her as an artist.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I
She's
mean?
so fucking cool and just like artist with a capital A, I feel like. Like everything from the bottom to the top, everything is so like considered and like in line with her like vision of like what she does. But holy shit, her vocals are just absolutely out of this world.
Yeah, and she's always had it.
Oh my God. Like listening to these stories and everyone was just saying apparently it was like relentlessly fantastic. Like
how were her crowds? Was everyone good?
I think amazing.
Well-behaved?
I think everyone had a great time. I think the mosh was pretty like wild by the sounds of it, but really fucking fun. And then people I know who were in the seats were like, it was just fantastic.
It was chilling.
But yeah, every single video that I've heard, I've just gone, holy shit. She is a vocalist.
Yeah.
She's so amazing. I will never forget when she did that Sound of Music medley. Do you remember that?
God, yes.
Was that at the Oscars?
Oscars.
Yeah. And I went, oh, fuck you. You really can do it all.
She's
And she's just camp as tits.
a vocalist, yeah.
Like she did, she performed Shallow. From obviously Star Is Born at the concert.
Oh.
But she did it like Phantom of the Opera style. Like she was literally in like a boat and she had like a mask, and then when it got to the part, it was like, she was like I have goosebumps just even stupidly singing
was
it.
just born to be an artist.
She's such a little artist bitch.
That's so cool. Because here's the thing with Gaga, it's like I wouldn't describe her as a theatre kid though.
Oh, see, I think she is.
Yeah, but it's like in her demeanour and who she is, I'm like, there's not a sprinkle of razzmatazz in like her personality, but I don't know
if I agree with that.
But you know what I mean? Like when you see her on like red carpet,
she's theatrical as fuck.
Maybe I think I've got it. I think she's too cool for me to imagine her being like, because she's the most just like, you're all my little monster.
Yeah.
I don't know shit about Gaga. Sorry, the Garganators. What are they called?
Little monsters.
The little monsters.
Put your claws up. Put your paws up. Hold on. Fact check.
Hold on.
Put your claws up. Put your paws up.
Claws up, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
I want to know if an artist has ever had, you know how like there's the Arianators, the Beliebers, the Little Monsters. If an artist has ever tried to classify their audience with a name and it hasn't stuck.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back to the boardroom and like, kidding? You're not my angel stars. You're my angel trees.
It's like when you like make a nickname for yourself but it doesn't quite catch on. You're like, give me 2 seconds. I'll be back with another option.
If I had a penny for every contestant on RuPaul's Drag Race that tries to have an exit line to be remembered by. And I'm just like, stop. Like, what's the Monet? When they were like, the sponge tastic. I'm like,
Queen.
Monet, stop it. It's not, you're not going to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen. But hey, Monet's pretty famous. So good on, is it Monet?
Monet Exchange.
Monet.
I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
She made a song about it. I used to be obsessed with the
she did.
Sponge song.
Oh, well,
So you took the bait. I went, fake.
Do you know why, Luce? It's because sponge is the closest adjacent thing to slime. So you went, I'm fucking in.
Yeah, that's so true.
Doesn't take much.
Sold.
I'm in.
My God, so true.
No, but guys, that's really been the overshadowing thing of my week this week. Quiet news week in the news cycle.
Yeah.
My whole week I've just been going, I've made a big mistake.
No. How crazy are the Barricade walk videos? Have you ever seen them?
Oh, I love a good Barricade.
What is it?
Oh, let me let you in.
Yeah. Oh, like at the end of a concert.
No, at the
No?
start. So these are the campers that arrive like first up.
Yeah,
They're going to be in the
yeah.
mosh in the front. But the Barricade walk is literally for the first like however many 120, whatever it is, people that go in the very front line but they all walk in. There's like really strict protocol. They all have their wristbands up and it is slow. Oh, sorry. And it is slow walking, and you hear the staff around going, no running, keeping it at this speed. As they
So the artist is there or no?
No, this is to claim their spot at like Rod Laver Arena or at
And they're
Hyde
not allowed
Park.
to run.
They're not allowed to run because people will ambush and try and get to the front. So
Right.
it's really good. It's actually honouring the people that have been there since the start, but watching them all, you can see in their energy, just being like, they're like, I'm shaking. And I've watched so many
you
of them.
power walk?
Billie Eilish. No, it's a pretty slow walk. They're
It's
very
like you
strict
can't
with it.
walk up in front of the security guard.
Yes, and they're all in a line. It's so addictive, Mel.
Oh, wow.
Like concert, all the stuff around concerts with like camping out. And here's when I went to the toilet, like what toilet breaks I took during the Eras tour and stuff. I love it.
I told
love
you about when
watching all-
Sarah was like, I know we needed to wrap soon,
Yeah.
but when Sarah was like, so I figured it out for like Laneway last year or something with Charlie XCX, and she was like, I figured out, like I got to the front and then I realized the way that I've just got to do this is I've just got to stand there for 6 hours and not move. And it was in that moment that I went, I think I'm too old for this.
Yeah,
I'm no longer at the part where I need to be at the front of a mosh or need to piss in a bottle or need to do any of those things. I'm like, I'm actually happy to be at the back or like a bit in.
I'm so with you.
And hear the same music. I just don't need to be at the front holding my piss
So with
in.
you. It's the same as at Primavera. Neve literally went in the middle of the sweat tour. Neve looks at me and there are like 80,000 people, however many around. It is packed to the brim. There are no real exit points. It was a little bit on the scary side. And Neve turns to me and goes, I got to pee. And I literally turned to her and I went, I'll see you in at least an hour. It's her going, I'll probably get back to this spot. I'm like, oh, you just won't.
You won't.
See ya.
Bye. Love you.
Later.
Guys, that's absolutely flown by.
Holy shit.
I feel like we talked about everything and nothing in that half an hour.
I am so excited for the live stream.
Same.
Just, it's such a new little thing to tick off on the box.
Please do jump on over 8 p.m. Thursday to 8 p.m. Friday.
Yeah.
And if you did go to Gaga, first of all, fuck you.
Yeah.
Second of all, leave a comment. Let me know what your favourite part was of the tour was because I really need to live vicariously through.
And if you've ever done a Barricade walk, let me in on like the tricks of the trade / what happens in the Barricade community because y'all are so cool to me.
Some people make names for themselves. Like that, it's like exclusive community.
So it's like the little monsters, but it's like the Barricade monster.
Yeah.
Put your claws, paws, on banana claws up.
Yeah, literally. Wow.
That's it.
The end of a Ratfood. See you on Thursday for the live. Well, tonight for the live.
Tonight.
Tonight with Sandra Sully. I don't know. See ya.
Goodbye.
This is a Grouse House podcast.
Mel and Sam would like to acknowledge that this podcast was created and recorded on stolen land.
The original custodians of this land have had a rich history of storytelling for over 65,000 years, and we pay our respects to the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation, whose land we are making Ratbag on.
Treaties were never signed, sovereignty was never ceded, always was and always will be Aboriginal land.